I would like to talk to you why we dietitian recommend patients all the time to eat brown rice or brown bread that is complete instead of white bread or white rice. Every single dietitian in the world will teach their patients to choose the whole grain over the white grains or the refined grains. And instead of me being the dietitian saying don't do this or don't do that, this is good, this is bad, every day in my practice I explain to patients why they should eat brown bread instead of white bread. And since every single day I ask the patients, do you know why I recommend brown bread? And people say, no, I don't know why. So I figured a lot of people don't know the answer. So this is why I'm here. A lot of people don't know why we recommend brown rice. Let's start at the beginning. If you think of a seed growing in the soil, in the winter, there's no sun getting to the seed. The seed will live through winter without sun by relying on its energy source that's been stored in the middle. The middle is that sugary part, and the seed will eat that to live. So the middle of white rice is pure sugar. So this is 1 cup of white rice is 7 teaspoons of white sugar. Now you get it. So basically white rice is just plain sugar. If you take brown rice, because of all the roughage around the rice seed or the storage of the middle, there's a lot of other stuff. So basically there's less room for all sugar. So there's only 5 teaspoons of sugar in 1 cup of brown rice. And because of all the insoluble fiber in there, makes it that you don't absorb the sugar, or you absorb it a lot slower. Metabolically, it's more like 3 teaspoons of sugar. Big difference. And so in brown rice, I recommend this. It's not a lot rougher looking. You don't get the good taste that you have when you eat white rice, because the sugar, it makes your brain feel happy, right? There's like the comfort food. There's actually a dopamine release in your brain whenever you eat sugar, like hitting your reward center, which is why people like white rice or bread, because it makes you feel better. Let's go back to the brown rice. Why is it that we recommend brown rice? So if you eat white sugar, white rice, the blood sugar spike because it's already so easy to digest. It's already digested, so you absorb it really quickly. The blood sugar goes high really quickly, all gets digested at once. The brain recognizes that the blood sugars are high, tells the pancreas to release insulin. So now you release a lot of insulin because there's a lot of sugar. All the sugar goes into the cells and then crash the blood sugar. Now you're hungry again. I've noticed myself going to a Chinese restaurant that an hour later I'm hungry again. When you eat brown rice, it's a lot slower to eat or to digest, because there's a lot of the stuff around it. There's the insoluble fiber. I'm going to show you. Visually, I find it's better to understand. The insoluble fiber gets it that it's slower to digest, slower to absorb, and also it makes it that you're regular. Being regular makes it that you're less likely to have colorectal cancer down the road in your life. In the brown rice, there's also soluble fiber. Soluble fiber is the stuff that makes it like a gel. You know, when you make a smoothie and after an hour, if you left it to sit, it's all gel. That's the soluble fiber. It helps you keep you regular, but it also makes it that you absorb the cholesterol less. So in humans, people eat lots of soluble fiber, have been shown to have less bad cholesterol. So you absorb less of the bad cholesterol. So that's one thing. And it also have vitamins and minerals, which the white rice doesn't have. So there you go, you have vitamins and minerals. It also has phytochemicals. Phytochemicals is something you cannot copy in a lab. So phytochemicals and antioxidants are something that you have to eat. And those are what protects you against cancer, because they will attack the particles in food that cause cancer, called the free radicals. So the antioxidants and the phytochemicals and the prebiotics means good food for the bacteria in your colon. So all of this only comes in the brown rice. There's a little bit vitamins and minerals in the white rice, but really it's mostly stripped of everything nutritious. And one thing you should know before I go is that the body is like a big chemical plant that just chemical reaction after chemical reaction. Whenever you're using up the sugar from the bread you eat, it's a chemical reaction. And all these chemical reactions occur with the help of vitamins and minerals. So if you're lacking or if you're deficient in vitamins or minerals, some chemical reaction will not occur, and then we'll have a clinical sign of deficiency. But It's very important that you eat brown rice because it will make you feel full longer, and it will make you feel, it'll give you everything that your body needs. Lastly, in brown rice, you also have healthy oil, vegetable oil, and some protein, further slowing down the digestion and absorption of sugar. So when you eat brown rice, your blood sugars will be nice and stable for a long time. So there you go. This is why. I hope that helps.